This one for the people who was hating on me. Just to let them know that I'm still gon' eat. Keep my circle small, but it's still on fleek. Less is really more, so I don't feel lonely. Take it to the bank. Running to the top, still got sweat on me. Defending my respect in the gym, doing sets just to flex on everybody who had flexed on me. Hey, when the squad link, we don't care what the people on the side think. I feel like Brian, I need 3, 4, and 5 rings. How I control the competition, it's a mind thing. How I expose the opposition, it's a God thing. About to unload. It's my time, by design. Can't be moving too fast, trying to grind. This ain't a sprint, we running the marathon. I put it all on the line. I put it all on the line. This ain't a sprint, we running the marathon. When I get lit, you know I'ma share the shine. When the squad links, we don't care what the people on the side thinks. I feel like Brian, I need 3, 4, and 5 rings. How I control the competition, it's a mind thing. How I expose the opposition, it's a God thing. Don't wanna talk to no reporters like I'm Kyrie. Don't wanna talk to paparazzi like I'm Kanye. Every day I'm on the clock, that's what the time say. This ain't a sprint, we running the marathon.
Yo, what's up, man?
Stay focused on your workout. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. Come on. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Hey, right here. Hey, get ready now. Get ready.
Get your head in the game. Man, I can't even watch this.
Woo! 3 of them, baby. Hey, good boy, good boy.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Hey, he can ball, huh? I got ball.
Hey, good luck, bro. Ball up. Keep shooting, baby. Every drop, man, keep shooting. Hey, keep shooting. Get it. That's all right, man. Keep shooting. Hey, right here.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Don't worry about it. Keep shooting. Good boy, man.
One more.
Hey, hit me up.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Hey, he can ball, huh? He's got ball.
Right here. Oh, hit down. That's a foul. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Come on. What's the foul at, baby?
Hey, I'll see you later.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Hey, he can ball, huh? Hey, see you later, man.
Johnny, welcome to 2K TV. Now, you were just scanned for NBA 2K23. Can you describe what the process was like?
I've never seen that many cameras in one setting before, but, you know, it was a lot of fun just knowing that I'm going to actually be in a video game.
I've been playing 2K since I was a kid, so now, like, getting my face scanned and not having to worry about making a player, actually being in the game, I can't even describe.
And as the Lakers entered the building, there was a fierce look in their eyes. That's the look of a team out to defend its home court. The bronze likeness of Lakers great Magic Johnson that can be found just outside the front door of our location today, the Staples Center. Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Russell Westbrook has passed the great Oscar Robertson for first overall in career triple-doubles. Westbrook says, just do what you need to do in order to win. My job is to do everything. That's what I do night in and night out, and nobody else does it the same. Simple as that. Kevin, nobody calls a game like you.
David, you are too nice. Thank you so much. And Westbrook, he is incredible. Thank you, David. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Brooks. Then there's John Morant. And it's Bane in at the two-guard spot. And for the Lakers, Anthony out there with Davis. Then there's Avery Bradley. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Westbrook in at the point. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
And it's such a great...
Just making a change here. Fernandes is checked in. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And he buried... a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that.
And this the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration.
Kicks it to Morant. And he makes good on the layup.
The contact can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into his shot.
And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's got him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
Morant passes to Fernandes. Morant looking around. Now the pass to Bane. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Adams. Sinks the 15-footer.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Suns.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
James dishes to Davis. To the paint. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Davis.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
MP finds Jackson. The shot from the low post is good.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron against MP. Out to Anthony. Left side, Bradley. Pass to James. From past the arc. And Avery Bradley hits from deep.
You know, I think the passing skills of LeBron are his greatest asset, and he's got some great ones in addition to that. But his passing is otherworldly. When you get open, he gets it to you with exactly the right speed and pace so you can handle it.
Back to Morant. From 12 feet out, again Memphis.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Anthony. Horton Tucker comes in for LeBron. Monk's checked in for Bradley. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell Westbrook. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman, he's checked in for Adams. Anderson comes in for Jackson. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Bain. And Jones subbed in for Morant.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with.
Davis kicks to Nunn. Here's Horton Tucker. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Launches a three. Here's Davis, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, Davis, one of the hardest working and best rebounders in the NBA, showing you great effort that time.
Pass to Fernandes. On the wing, Melton. Monk defending. It's tipped.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Nunn against Jones. High post, Davis. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. The Grizzlies pull it in. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Los Angeles on top, leading by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And it's still early, but LeBron James expressed confidence in his team's performance.
Sharp. You know, we had some, just early getting back into the flow of things, which every team in the NBA goes through that. But, what coaches asked us to do, we've done it. We've done it at a high level, and I think everyone is coming in great shape. Guys look good. They're performing well.
Greg, we know getting off to a strong start is important when it comes. We'll go for a different look here. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Howard. James comes in for Anthony Davis. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Horton Tucker. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Anthony is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Bradley in at the 3 spot. And it's in there. Anthony's got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers.
Yeah, Yeah, just superb focus there from Melo, overpowering the D and still finishes.
And last year, Carmelo Anthony climbed into the top 10 all-time in scoring.
Well, I mean, he's a surefire Hall of Famer, and he may never get that NBA title, but you factor in college and international play, and there's no doubt he'll be in Springfield.
Here's Westbrook. Second chance shot. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Fernandes, the pass to Jackson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And here's a guy that's not in coast mode. Jackson going to give it all he has every minute he's on the floor. That's how he earns the and one.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Here's Bain. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Bradley dishes to Carmelo.
You know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release and elite score.
Lakers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
And the Lakers making a change here. Davis is checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Morant. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chance.
Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity, and the dunk by James.
You know, once LeBron's hit the rim, you might as well turn your head if you don't want to appear on a poster somewhere, as he's throwing it down with force when he gets to the rack.
Fernandes, the pass to Jackson. Over Anthony. And it's off the back rim, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
To the inside. It's stolen by Davis. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Westbrook. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Bain. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Here's Fernandes. Not enough on that one as it misses. Outside Westbrook. Over Jackson. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the... And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.
feeling like trying on your dad punks. Feel hurt when the plaques come. Get with a verse when I rap bun. Put you on a shirt up in pack, son. Never did it for the money, only passion. Laughed at my passion. Been an innovator, so I passed them. All the people haters and they passed them. Stars Wall when you're George Lucas. Laser beam when I stormtroopers. People fear what they don't understand, but then they get mad because they don't dare to do it. Everybody a shining star, they ain't get far, so they can't prove it. Most stars foolish, full of gas, useless, pushing bad influence. Wonder what happened.
feel as though I'm cheated because instead of me fulfilling my prophecy, I have to start. Instead of me, doing a good job and carrying on the empire, I have to build. And that's the job of a 21-year-old. You know what I'm saying? That's the job for any youngster, male or female, to have to build an empire.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, man. Get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Let's get it started, man. Let's get it started. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Yo. You got it. Come on, man. Hey, he can ball, huh? Next time, man. Next time.
Good to see someone who values the mid-range game. Now let's see how this works.
Just like that.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get open, man. Come on, box him out, man.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. Get your mind right.
I remember playing with guys like DeAndre Ayton. He loaded into my park, and I'm in college playing with my friends. I was like, let's go chase DeAndre Ayton. Like, we're just sitting around like NBA players in our park.
Yeah, I know. I'm definitely finna step my game up. Can't be losing with the logo over my head. I know people are gonna be coming at me, so I'm gonna step it up a little bit.
I think it would be cool just to interact with the fans and different people. I think that's gonna be a dope experience as well, though.
What does the game have to get right? Because you have a very unique look. So what do they need to get perfectly in the game?
I think it's gonna be difficult because of my hair. I'm gonna be changing it a lot, so hopefully they can be updating that.
just the overall look.
Rip City, Portland, Oregon, the site for the Grizzlies. He can hurt you inside or drop it in from range. Jaren Jackson Jr. will be looking to do it all for his team as they fill up the Moda Center. Grizzlies, Blazers, up next. Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined by Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Brian. Well, after growing up in a small town in South Carolina, Ja Morant right at home here in Memphis, and he brought his family with him. He said, "We're out by ourselves, not too many people around, like back at home. My parents still cook. It's the same thing, just the house is bigger. Must be nice."
That's a beautiful thing, Allie. Good report there. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Jackson Jr. and Adams together inside. Desmond Bane is out there with Ja Morant. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. And for Portland, we've got Damian Lillard, Justice Winslow out there with Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Josh Hart. And it's Little in at the 3. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. Going with almost an entire new group here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Ingles comes in for Little. Bledsoe, he's checked in for Hart. And Simon has subbed in for Damian Lillard. Now here's Melton. 7-point differential. Pass to MP. Melton against Ingles. Clock at 6. Melton left side. Ooh, stolen by Winslow. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Offensive board. Here's Eubanks. And another shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Stolen by Anderson. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Rejected by Bledsoe.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Anderson against Ingles. Fades back. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
A minute 6 left now in the first quarter. MP outside. Anderson inside. Winslow defending. Anderson gets the bucket.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Portland has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Here's Simons. His last outing, he had 24 points. And they get it back. The kick out to Ingles. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You see the practice time Ingles has put in, completely in rhythm. No problem with that shot.
Melton passes to MP. Back to Melton. Second shot opportunity. Yep, that one goes.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
Bledsoe against Melton. Bledsoe outside. Fires the three. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. It's the Grizzlies up by 4. And Damian Lillard honored with the 2020 Magic Johnson Award, recognizing the player who not only excels on the court, but also goes above and beyond with the media.
Being recognized for giving your time, but also making other people's job easier. I take a lot of pride in that. The same way I take pride in my teammates doing well and my coaches doing well at their job, I take pride in the local media being able to do their job and give insight and give a better look into what our team is doing.
Tremendous character for Lillard.
So true. I mean, whether it's a big win or a tough loss, he'll stand and face the music.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
You know, points off turnovers can really tell the story of a game, and they've gotten plenty of those already.
Also, as soon as we got underway tonight, they began pounding the offensive glass for those putbacks.
We've got Justice Winslow. Chris Dunn is out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Drew Eubanks. And it's Ingles in at the 3. That's the group for Portland starting the second. To the paint. Tipped away. It's stolen by Dunn. Here we go. One-on-one. It's tipped. Outside, Ingles. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Ingles against MP. Tillman misses.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Simons. Oh, wow! Crazy good! And he takes that one up and powers it through.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can...
What's up?
Free throw good. Lillard.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Melton passes to MP. On the wing, Bain. He's got 7. Pass to Anderson for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Anderson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And you see Anderson each year becoming a little more consistent from distance.
Here's Ingles, covered by MP. Here's Eubanks. Lillard up top. And that one drops for him. Lillard's got 9 points in the quarter.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, rejected by Lillard. On the wing, Ingles. Again, the Trailblazers, good for 2.
Sweet shooter and a high basketball IQ. Joe Ingles always in the right spot offensively.
Pass to Bain. Here's the floater, and it's in there. Bain's got 9 points.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. his offense is there.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. A group substitution here for Portland. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Bledsoe comes in for Winslow. Simons is checked in for Hart. And it's Dunn in for Lillard. Inside, here's Bledsoe. Doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Warriors at Chase Center in San Francisco. It's the last meeting in a 4-game road trip. On the court for Memphis, Jaren Jackson out there with MP. Then there's Tyus Jones. Then there's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Tillman in at the 5, roaming the paint. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Back to Bledsoe. To the inside. Here's Little. Defended by Jackson. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
In just one college year, Jaren Jackson averaged 3 blocks a game. He has that potential at this level.
Pass to MP. On the wing, MP. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. 58 seconds left in the third. Now Dunn. Down low. Here's Little. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. To the middle. And the basket by Tillman. Tillman's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Simon's shot is good.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Back to Jones. Pass to Melton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Tillman. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Tillman's gotten 4 this quarter.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Bledsoe can't get it to go. And so it's Portland earning this break in the action. Up 10. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel total. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Chris Dunn is out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Little in at the power forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Anderson passes to Melton. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Here's Simons. Melton covers. And it's Simons penetrating. He gets it in there. And the Trailblazers lead by 10.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Jones. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Jones has got his first basket.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Back to Simons. Pass to Nurkic. 5 on the clock. Ooh, poked away. Melton outside. Now MP. To the inside. Anderson. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists in the game. Portland calls timeout.
Over a 6'8" wingspan for DeAnthony Melton. He's a pest at the defensive end.
Winslow's checked in for Portland. Damian Lillard comes in for Dunn. A big group substitution here for Memphis. Adams checked in for Anderson. Brooks comes in for MP. Bain, he's checked in for Melton. And it's Morant in for Jones. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what the Trailblazers coach was going over with his guys. He spoke about their approach going forward. He believes that this is a mental battle. He told his players how we think about each possession will determine the outcome. Let's stay locked in.
Allie, thank you.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Pass to Little. Back to Lillard. Winslow with the ball. Jackson on him. Here's Hart. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. We'll see you later.
Hi, I'm Catherine Hanover. I handle PR for the team.
Okay.
How are you doing?
You know, I'm super excited.
Great.
I got these. Okay, well, it's nice to meet you. Look, I got these ideas.
I'm gonna stop you there. No time for chit chat.
Okay.
I am putting out infernos, burning embers, and a couple fires where I'm the only one who smells smoke.
Wow.
I'm literally in 3 meetings right now. I sleep in my office twice a week. My kids' birthday invitations are press releases, and I craft players' social media posts in my dreams.
Okay, so what do you need from me?
Don't interrupt, but that's a great question.
That wasn't a question.
Have you ever heard of the fable of the 4 oxen and a lion?
I'm afraid I haven't.
Well,
no.
I don't have the time to tell it, so I'll give you the gist. Actually, no time for that. Only have time for the moral. United we stand, divided we fall. Imagine that, but with oxen.
Inspiring.
You and Coach aren't getting along.
I mean, it's clear that I'm not his first choice. You know what I'm saying? And I can be a huge asset to this team.
I don't care if you and Coach are sitting by the campfire singing Kumbaya. What I care about is what the public feels about your relationship. So, I need you to do an interview with John Luck where you sit down and you explain that everything is copacetic.
Yeah, but
clearly.
that's not the truth, though.
Perception is reality. Nobody likes a boat rocker, especially me.
Okay.
Sit down with John Luck. Say what needs to be said so we can all move on. You go back to basketball and I'll go back to dreaming of someday being able to sit down for a meal instead of scarfing down a shawarma wrap in the elevator.
The shawarma wrap. You didn't find that funny. I got it. Okay, I got it.
You're welcome to stay, but I'll be ignoring you from here on out.
Okay, well, thank you. You're ignoring me, okay? You have a great day, Miss Hanover. She is a nut basket.
Feeling like trying on your dad punks. Feel hurt when the plaques come. Get with a verse when I rap bun. Put you on a shirt, I've been packed, son. Never did it for the money, only passion. Laughed at my passion. Been an innovator, so I passed them. All the people haters in they past stars war when you're George Lucas. Laser beam when I stormtroopers. People fear what they don't understand, but then they get mad because they don't dare to do it. Everybody is shining star, they ain't get far, so they can't prove it. Most stars foolish, full of gas, useless, pushing bad influence. Wonder what happened to them. They say hurt people, guess that is proven. They put on a mask to mask feelings, still a universe with mass ceilings. Most people not even tapping in. All stars just gotta grab it within. That's what's happening. God blessed you like a napkin. A vessel just wrapped to him. It'll get you massive wins. Only thing ever different between me and you, I dream, imagine them. Manifestation, not magic, it's a patient when you work and add the wins.
I'm fine, feeling blue, nothing new, all is dark, but I still shine. My mind, in a mood, cause the moon calls me out in the nighttime. Still shine. Hold me, wait. I just need some space to move around from my place. So I'ma move out my way. Hold me, wait.
How's it going? Great game.
Good to see someone who still values the mid-range game. Here's what this drill looks like.
Yikes!
Come on, man, you could do better than that.
Hey, right here.
Hey, I'll see you later.
someone wants to work on their threes. Let's get it set up.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Shot! Hey!
Again.
Closer, man. Closer.
That might be good enough for the City League, but it's not going to cut it here. Focus. Get your head into the game. I can't even watch this.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Hey, see you later, man.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's go!
Hey, right here.
Nice shot.
Next time, man. Next time.
I see you want to sharpen those passing skills today. Let's get you set up.
You got it. You got it. Come on. Who's got ball? Yo, keep it.
Hey, get back.
Ball. He can ball, huh?
Hey, yo, look at the clock. With the foul. Take that.
Hey, hit me up.
A lot of people don't select Tim Duncan. I think for how great he is I was just about to say he's underrated.
Underrated.
But he's like one of the best power forwards of all time, like top 2, top 3, maybe 1.
Maybe 1.
Well, you gotta say that now because you're a company man.
Maybe nah. This ain't mine.
We're here at 2K23 House of Greatness at Summer League, where NBA players and some of the 2K community are checking out 2K23 for the very first time. Cade, what do you think about NBA 2K23 so far?
I like it. I like the animations.
What are the biggest differences?
And yeah, I like the graphics too. I feel like the faces look a little more clear, look more realistic. So it's cool. I like the game so far.
Since we talked to you last, you got scanned in NBA 2K22.
Yeah.
What has your life been like, and what is it like kind of seeing yourself in the video game every single day?
Yeah, it's crazy. I've always tried to like dream of being in the game, but now whenever I see like a real face scan version of me, it's still surreal. So it's been a lot going on. It's been a while since I got in the game, but life is good. Life is good for sure.
Any critique of yourself in the video game? Anything we could do better?
I just wish my jumper was a little more consistent, but maybe I got to show something in the season. We'll see though. But maybe on this one we can get my jumper a little better.
All right.
We'll see.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Welcome, everyone, to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. The Warriors are trying to fight their way back to the mountaintop. Draymond Green says we were the hunted for 5 years, and now we're hunting again. That's always a fun position to be in, going after everybody else. I love hunting. That's fun. Guys, back to you.
And I love, David, how he is always hungry for wins and competition. Thank you. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Morant. And it's Bane in at the shooting guard position. And for Golden State, and the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Wiseman's out there with Wiggins. Some of the best in the game go at it here tonight, Chris. What an incredible guard matchup we have here in this one.
There are some of the all-time greats playing at the guard spot these days. I mean, this is going to be a fun matchup to watch.
Now, here's Thompson. Pass to Wiseman. On the wing, Wiggins. Back to Wiseman. Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Wiggins kicks to Curry. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here's Brooks with the drive.
This is what you like seeing. Brooks being aggressive and taking initiative there.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And they won the season series last year, trying to continue those winning ways this time around.
And that one's good, Morant.
I mean, so creative with the ball in his hands. I mean, Morant is adept at creating offense for himself. Yeah, and the Grizzlies used to be a half-court, slower-down team. When you draft John Morant, it's time to open the floodgates because he is devastating in transition.
Here's Wiggins, and Bane pulls it down. Memphis with the ball. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
And sometimes you have games like that, but you just got to shrug it off and move on to the next one.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Here's Brooks, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Now here's Curry. He's coming off a 28-point game against Oklahoma City.
I mean, and you look at his free throw numbers. I mean, this shows you how much pressure he put on the defense.
Here's Thompson. Here's Green. Here's Wiseman. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Memphis called for the foul. It's his first.
Grizzlies
is here for the Warriors. Kuminga's come in for Draymond Green. And Poole subbed in for Curry. Then for the Grizzlies, Anderson comes in for Steven Adams. And MP subbed in for Brooks.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Bane. 11 points for him in that last game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Poole finds Wiseman. 1:43 left here in the first quarter. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Kuminga. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
A good size for the 2 position, but Clay's been able to compete and play through the contact.
Fernandes, the pass to Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Anderson right side. Pass to Bane. Morant outside. Left side Jackson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Diggenz with the bounce pass. And the rejection by Jackson. Passes it to Fernandes. He kicks it to Jackson. Good, and the assist goes to MP. 6 points for him.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The pass to Kuminga. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's Wiggins missing. And here are the Grizzlies. They're on a 14-6 run. Morant passes to Fernandes. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Thompson. And again, it's the Warriors missing. He got it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry beat them. And so far, their defense on Steph has been tremendous. Back right after this. And this Warriors team has an interesting mix of championship vets with hungry young players. Andrew Wiggins spoke about that great dynamic.
The best on our team love to teach. The good player, they're always telling us why we did it, why you should do this, why you should do that. So it's been a lot of learning and also been very exciting for the young players.
Agreed. No doubt Wiggins has been soaking up that wisdom. Greg stepping up his game in the process.
Yeah, a big culture shift coming from Minnesota, and he's blossomed under the tutelage of these Hall of Famers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
Well, they've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Payton is out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Kuminga. Then there's Wiseman. And it's Porter at the 3, the small forward. After 3 seasons at Michigan State, Xavier Tillman came to the NBA ready to make an impact.
A tremendous feel for the game. I mean, he knows where to be on both ends. He has all the makings of a quality two-way player.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. In my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. Outside, Porter. Here's Kuminga. From outside, off the mark. And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Here's Tillman, guarded by Poole. Offensive rebound. Jackson trying to break free. And it's Fernandes missing. Warriors have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Poole on the wing. Pass to Wiseman. Kicks to Payton. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Jones. MP against Porter. Here's Jackson. Up and in on the layup. Jackson's got 8 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Timeout called the Warriors. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth it.
Leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' spot. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Morant. Then it's Brooks. And it's Bane in at the 2 guard.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Well, Dillon Brooks, who went to Oregon, was the 2017 Pac-12 Player of the Year.
Yeah, and the second round pick that year, I mean, he was taken 45th. Despite that, he's carving out a solid career as a 2-way wing.
And both free throws good for Brooks.
Well, it's easy to see all the hard work Dillon Brooks has put in. I mean, he just continues to add new wrinkles to his game.
Curry with a wide-open look. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got 5 now.
They've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Here's Bane. He's covered by Thompson. Brooks, left side. Over Wiggins. Brooks misses. Warriors trail by 18. Green passes to Curry. Now here's Wiseman. Back to Curry. Lets it fly. Not going to go that time.
Well, until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
Brooks kicks to Adams. Back to Brooks. Passes to Adams. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Adams has got his second bucket.
And how about the power by Adams on that finish? Just brushes off the contact.
Here's Curry. Denied by Morant. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Kuminga's come in for the Warriors. Poole comes in for Curry. Memphis also making some changes. Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. And MP subbed in for Dillon Brooks. Now, here's Poole. Guarded by Morant. Sinks the three-pointer.
And that's back-to-back threes. But he just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And the pass to Bane. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Tillman. Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. 2 on the clock. Bane with the bucket.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
For these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Poole, the pass to Wiggins. And they'll get another chance. Wiseman. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Warriors trail by 20. Now, Poole. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Poked loose and stolen by NP. Greg, we heard the rumors early in training camp. This team is a bit torn on their view of NP and how he should be used.
Well, from what I heard, the front office loves him. But the man making the lineup doesn't agree, and it's become a point of contention. You wonder when MP will get a chance as a starter.
Well, I think he's looking around wondering where the D is. I mean, nowhere near him. That's for sure.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. We always have some tweaks to the rules every season, Chris. What do you think the league should focus on now when it comes to the next changes?
You know, I would hope the league would address the boardroom. I hope they would address the ownership. I hope they would address management. Hopefully, the league can start to look like the makeup of the players that it employs when you talk about ownership and things of that nature.
Here's Anderson. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Fernandes has got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Outside, Porter. Pass to Poole. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Wiseman, no good.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
Down low. Tillman passes to Anderson. And a missed layup. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Warriors. Passes it to Kuminga. Porter kicks to Wiseman. Payton outside. The three from Poole. Doesn't go that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team.
Checking in for the Grizzlies. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing, not giving them an inch of space out there.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Kuminga out there with Payton, and it's Green in at the 5 spot. And again, no good by Golden State.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort. Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Grizzlies.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. That they were disciplined and focused.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
Here's Jackson. Green with the rebound. This one just all but in the books.
Yeah, too many points, not enough time.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
What a game he's having on the boards. Even their big fellas can't keep him off the glass.
Morant dishes to Fernandes. Inside. Brooks the pass to Morant. And so the Grizzlies take the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
How you doing, John?
Hey, all right. Thanks for sitting down with me, MP.
Hey, look, when Miss Hanover sets something up, you show up and you show up on time, okay?
She's going to love to hear you say that, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So now that you've had a chance to get settled, what's it like adjusting in the NBA?
I feel like I'm getting adjusted pretty well, to be honest with you. You know, we have some schemes, but it's still just basketball. And hopefully once they see that what I can do, they'll take the leash off of me and let the fans see what I'm really capable of out there on the court.
Do you think you've earned the trust of the coaching staff?
I think I'm close if I'm not there, but it's his team, so he'll make that decision whenever he's ready to do that. But in the meantime, I'm just going to focus on what I can control.
You got time for any more?
Man, I actually got to run, John, but thanks for talking to me. Appreciate it.
You know what? I'm here whenever, MP. Just let me know.
Yeah. Take care, John.
You too, buddy.
told me to be a boy, but I put in the work to say this. Mama, I made it. Mama, I made it. Mama, I made it. Mama, I made it.
Yeah, look, my mama said I would make a life. Just have faith, so I had faith and have weight. I'm not great. I don't give a nothing.
Feeling like Tron on your dad.